Millions of people walk through the gates of Disney World every year, navigating an environment where every sight and sound is strictly coordinated. Engineers even use specialized systems to pump artificial scents, like fresh popcorn and vanilla, directly into the streets. Every smell is designed to trigger emotion, to make people feel safe, happy, comfortable. Back in the 1960s, Walt Disney viewed this fantasy as fragile. He believed that if visitors ever saw the logistical machinery required to maintain the park, the illusion would disappear. To preserve this musical utopia, the park had to find a way to handle the chaotic requirements of a city, the trash, the deliveries, and the maintenance, without guests ever noticing. The solution was a massive subterranean project. Logistics were moved into a hidden network of corridors known as the utilidors. This system forms a grid that connects every themed zone. Guests are constantly walking directly over these concrete hallways, often just a few feet above a world they aren't supposed to see. For employees, the transition is immediate. Stepping through a service door means leaving a bright musical fantasy and entering a cold concrete reality. The atmosphere shifts from a parade to a sterile, silent bunker. By aggressively burying the logistics of the park, Disney created a utilitarian mirror world, sitting directly beneath its public face. The utilidors are defined by their anonymity. They are a maze of long concrete hallways, lit by harsh fluorescent bulbs, where the smell of baked goods is replaced by old metal and damp concrete. The culture in these tunnels is defined by a strict protocol of invisibility. When medical emergencies or accidents occur, staff are trained to handle them without disrupting the guest experience above, leading to a unique environment of enforced silence. This environment creates a psychological strain for those who work there. The combination of sensory deprivation and the requirement to remain unseen creates a sense of disorientation within the underground maze. This secretive atmosphere naturally led to the growth of internal folklore. Workers began sharing stories about restricted hallways, doors that remained locked for years, and sections of the tunnel system that didn't appear on any official maps. When human beings are placed in a sterile, hidden environment and told to suppress their normal reactions, the setting becomes a natural incubator for paranoia and rumors. Specific accounts began to surface. One maintenance worker described passing through storage corridors where the temperature would suddenly plummet, leaving him with the persistent feeling of being watched. Another employee reported seeing a costumed character standing perfectly still, facing a tunnel wall. When the figure turned, she claimed the suit was empty, containing only darkness. During a late shift, another worker followed the sound of a crying child through an empty service corridor. He found the hallway completely deserted, even as the voice continued right behind him. Perhaps the most cited story involves security footage from a sealed tunnel. It reportedly showed a barefoot child in a white dress walking slowly through a section that had been off-limits for years. When security reached the area, it was empty. The footage itself later disappeared from the records, which only served to validate the rumors among the staff. These recurring legends suggest that even in a controlled environment, the parts of reality that are buried will eventually find a way to resurface. Before the park existed, this land was an isolated swamp with its own history. It was a dark, quiet landscape that had nothing in common with the themed environments built on top of it. Some locals still remember legends of a child who disappeared near these marshes decades ago. For those who believe the tunnels are haunted, this forgotten history provides a potential origin for the figure in the white dress. Whether these encounters are actual memories of the land or psychological hallucinations doesn't change the outcome. They show how the mind reacts when it is trapped in a brutalist, subterranean workplace. The persistence of these stories proves that human perception will eventually find something to fear in any place that is too strictly managed. Disney World operates as a large-scale experiment in managing human emotion through architectural design. However, the utilidors serve as a reminder that the messy aspects of existence, from trash to tragedy, cannot be eliminated. They are simply moved out of sight. guests walking down a sunlit street are participating in an experience built on the suppression of everything that might ruin the mood. The hidden corridors and the legends they produce reveal the weight of this effort. They suggest that the price of maintaining a perfect illusion is the creation of a dark, silent world that waits just beneath the surface.